guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we're going through the Misty Valley. Now this is something, since introduction guys, the Misty Valley has been absolutely just riddled with loot. You get a selectable rewards, you have a lot of different choices in here. Now this is one of the very big reasons on why players push the campaign, pushing all the way through chapter 41 so you can really maximize the rewards that you get in here. Also looking at the stages, guys, you have a lot of resources out of here. You also do have a lot of elite stones as well as po coins. You can see this place is absolutely stacked. Now, a lot of the stages in here you can do at the same time, but pretty much the easiest way to get through here is you have one primary carry. Most of the time going through here, you can use Lucretia, you can use Ainz, you can use any awakened hero you have. A lot of players run Brutus in here. You can see it's a little bit slow to load, but eventually it does get there, guys. So it focuses on the 4 primary factions. You can see win with 4 light bearers within 20 seconds. Again, in here, I use Thane as my primary carry. So looking, you can literally just go through the factions. You might have to get some formations depending where you are within AFK Arena, but I always drop in either the Moth or I do with the Wing Lion. You can also, again, change up the variations a little bit and see what you can do. Now, this is, of course, a game mode that you can go through a lot of different times, guys. If you cannot finish the battle within the parameters to hit all 3 of those, you can go through and just continue to challenge it until you can. Now, a lot of players also borrow other heroes, but make sure you look at the requirements. So we need Maulers. All heroes placed in the back must be support. So when you look at Maulers and support, we don't really have enough. Well, we do actually. We're going to drop those in here. I didn't know if we had enough Mauler support because, of course, Maulers with support are pretty tough. So there we go. So all the back line is support. We do have 4 Maulers in the formation, and then we do have the Awakened version of Thane, which, again, this game mode he seems really strong for. He can just almost one-shot everybody within here, which, again, is pretty cool to see. So we have Wilders and nobody dying. Now, we know in the Wilder faction we have a lot of support heroes, so we can actually put in some crowd control in there, put in some support, put in some mitigation. That way we know that no one is going to die within the formation because we are stacking our support heroes. Looks like it's just going to take a little bit to get Tresnar down right there. But again, making quick time of this. Again, the game mode, not super hard. You can see Graveborns, and then we do have Raku and Tassie, which means that we're not going to have the opportunity to do it together. So this one, we're actually just going to have to break into formations. We have 4 Graveborn heroes right there. Once we do this one, Raku and Tassie are going to have to go into this formation to get this done. Now, again, a lot of newer players, guys, this is a really, really big reason to push the formations in here. With that being said, so there is Raku, there is Tassie. If you don't have one of those heroes, you can actually use a mercenary version. As long as you have one of the 2, you can complete this achievement again with a mercenary or merc copy of a hero, being able to finish this part out. Now, overall, guys, you do have 25, I believe. When it starts, you have 30 days to do this, so you have a lot of time. So win without any tank or support in the formation. This one, we want some Celestials and Hypogens. No tank, so we'll go with some Warriors here. And then it said no support, so we'll do the same. We'll just do a bunch of Warriors right here. The Warriors and a Ranger, so this should be able to finish this in its entirety. As much as I like Wukong, still not a huge use case for the hero. This is probably one of the only times I've used him, but boom, we got all of our challenges through, and we are already half done. It goes back to Light Bearers. Goes just right back into a circle, and it said all heroes must be of the same faction. So let's see, we got 3 right here. I'll put Oscar in here. There we go. We just ran all Rangers, so we have all 5 in here. Oscar, of course, level 1 went down pretty easy, but with that Ranger spec, should be able to get that one done. Boom, we have Maulers, win with 5 different factions. So again, this is going to be one where we're going to have to change up the variation. First, we'll go through with our Maulers. We're going to have to run it a second time to go through here and use one of each formation. So we'll actually drop out a couple of the heroes. 1 and 2 is done. And then the final one, we'll drop out these 3. We'll throw in a Wilder. We'll throw in a Graveborn. We'll do a Celestial. And there we go. 5 different factions. Just like that, guys. Early game might be a little bit difficult to get through here, but again, a lot of players will also go through and garrison Eins or run Eins through here. So we have Wilders, and then of course we have Crescio. A lot of players might not have Crescio within here, so definitely a hero to go ahead and just pick up that trial version of. That way you can make sure again that you're getting all the loot out of here. This is a place, and we'll go through the final chest at the end of this, but you want to make sure, guys, that you're not missing any of the loot in here. So Crescio and Warwick. So we'll drop 2 out and we'll swap both of them in. So right there is Warwick, and then Crescio's right down. I know he's here somewhere. He is a hero that I always lose because he's relatively new. Still getting used to his little picture down there. There we go. This should, again, if you lose the battle, you can just retry it. You can continue to retry it essentially until you get it to work. So battle, Graveborn, don't trigger more than 4 ultimates. And of course this one, we just want to turn off the ultimates in their entirety. We'll turn off the ults, and then I'm just going to alt Thane if we have an option to. There is 1 alt, there is 2. Just gonna wait and kill Alna by itself. Turn auto back on. And there we go, guys. There is all 3 of them. Takes us, of course, to 10 stage Celestial Hypogen. Kill 2 frontline enemies first. Now, this one is relatively hard to do. I'm going to look at the couple different battles that we have in here and see exactly who they use, because I think Athalia is going to work in here. Again, you might have to pick up a copy of Athalia if you don't have a copy. But let's see what they're utilizing within here for some of these frontline stages. So the gold challenge, we have Arthur in here, which is just Belinda. So you can see we have Athalia in there. We also do have the copy of Palmer right there in the front, because frontline, you're going to have to kill Hendrik, which is going to be a little bit more difficult to do. So I am going to copy this formation. Yeah, that's a little bit of a RNG factor with this one, because if you don't have that awakened version of Belinda, it might be a little bit tougher to do. But again, it's going to have an RNG factor. Of course, we have to take down 2 targets here, and I don't think we did it. But again, you can go through and you can actually just rinse and repeat this one, guys. And I think there were a couple different ones, because even there you can see, might have to change it up and see who was Rosaline following. Now there's no records. Did we just lose the level 10 record? I'm gonna say that was kind of weird. So there we go. So we got that one. Let's play it, and I want to see if Rosaline is following. Yep, Belinda. But right there, it looks like she got confined. This one looks super RNG with this that gold formation, because she was actually confined in that one. Boom. Look at that. Falks took her right out of the battle. I do not think that is going to work. I do not think that is going to work in my formation, because Belinda is built so high. I really do not think that is going to work, guys. Possibly if Hendrik died first in that one. Let's see, he died right there. Let's check out this if we can get it to work. All right, guys, so here is another formation. I'm going to try this one. So it's running Leonardo with Ezio. We have Eins, we have Merlin, and we do have Albedo in this formation. So again, a little bit of a different formation, but a majority of these are going to do frontline. So that's what I'm hoping in here, guys, is the timing of this. It seems like that is really going to be the issue if we can get it down with the timing, because of course frontline, we're doing a lot of damage right there. Let's see, I think we took out Falks first in that one. I'm gonna have to see if we can get this down with this formation. All right, guys, so I did change it up a little bit and we got it down. So I actually just dropped Ezio to the back line. I put Athalia in the front line to try to nullify Hendrik right there, guys, in the front line. So we took a lot of damage out of Hendrik, as you've seen right there. Boom. RNG with the ult. So that ult, it looks like it killed pretty much everyone within that front line to give you a couple more resources. Now looking up here at stage 11, this opens in 5 days. So we still do have quite a bit of while till we can open this, collecting up all of our chests in there, guys, which is awesome to see. The first 10 floors are completely done. Now, when it comes to the chest is going to reset, guys. Every time we run the Misty Valley, I want to run through here. So looking at the 3 abilities here, guys, Essence is really the priority. Looking at the second one, Diamonds you get every day, Guild Coins you get every day. On Twisted Essence, every other day, the rarity goes to the Twisted Essence in here. When you're looking at rare stones versus the elite stones could be Celestial or Hypogean heroes, which is the reason even here, again, that could be Hypogean or Celestial heroes, which are the reason you want to pick those. Red chests, looking at everything here, it is going to be kind of a toss-up depending on your build within AFK Arena. If you have a lot of heroes that do need those plus 30 signature items, or if you're looking to build up the heroes, baits are a very, very good choice here. Again, between those two, it depends where you are and what your build looks like in the AFK Arena. When you look at Primordial, Amplifying, and the Poke Coins, you can buy those with gold every single day. Now, tier 3 stones, 1, 2, and 3, you always want to choose the highest tier, which is 3. Poke Coins, again, you can get from the shop every day. Red chests, we do have the engraving mats. Again, the engraving mats you can get every day. So 4 of these selections do come out of the shop. I'm going to pick up the baits in here because I'm at the point where I'm building out a lot of beasts. This could be an Awakened hero, guys. Always choose the Awakened stone. Chances are the 5 scrolls are not going to be much, but this could be the Awakened hero. Now, when it comes to the hero choice, pick the one that, in my opinion, you need. So whether that is, picking a priority hero like Mishka, there's a lot of different priority heroes in here. You have Oden, you have Damon, you have Kren, you have Scarlet in here. A lot of heroes, even looking at Palmer in here, definitely some solid choice heroes. Now, when it comes to red chests versus cores, in my opinion, guys, the elemental cores have a far superior value when you're looking to build these up. Red chests, again, we do get out of quite a bit of places, especially when it comes to the events, where the cores have a little bit more of a rarity. Now, again, red chests, I'm going to go for the baits in here. Same reason, you get Poke Coins every day. Every other day, you do get the Twisted Essence. The cores, you do not. The red chests, again, make your selection on those two. Sticking with the cores, and then, of course, this takes us to a tier 4 stone. 15, I'm going to go for the bait in here again, guys. Looking here, we can buy these in the shop every day. Definitely want to go with the cores. Stargazer cards, again, that could be a Celestial or Hypogean hero that you're choosing out of there, or that could be the continued build for the Awakened heroes that you already have. Faction scrolls are absolutely horrible because you cannot get Awakened heroes. Common scrolls if you're really early game, but Stargazer cards are the best choice. Out of here, again, Poke Coins you can buy every single day. Twisted Essence you cannot. And then the final one versus getting the tier 4 stones, I did go ahead and pick up the bait. Reason is we are trying to get Beast Resonance level 9 on all of those heroes, or all those beasts, and this one only has the tier 4 stone. So overall, guys, pretty set up for the treasure trove. I'm going to continue getting some copies of Crescio. Big reason for that, guys, is there's a lot of utility behind the hero. And of course, you have to be in chapter 41 to actually get this all unlocked. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.